Welcome to Charmed, I'm Sure, the cozy, curious podcast where we uncover the hidden magic in everyday life. I'm Jen, and each episode we get charmed by a delightful topic that brings a little enchantment into everyday life. People have trusted crystals for luck, calm, and protection for ages. That's a very long time for one idea to last. Across cultures and history, stones have been carried, worn, and cherished as tiny sources of comfort and hope. So today we're asking, what's legend, what's science, and what might still be a little magic? Sometimes the most fascinating answers live right where knowledge and wonder meet, and that's exactly where we're going today. Today, we're getting charmed by crystals. Those fascinating stones people have carried for ages to bring calm, courage, and a little bit of magic into their lives. Crystals aren't just pretty decorations. People have used them as tools for focus, intention, and ritual. Let's take a little journey through their rich history and see how these tiny stones became so much more than just rocks. In ancient Egypt, the deep blue lapis lazuli was treasured for its connection to wisdom, insight, and protection. Egyptians often set it into amulets or jewelry as a talisman to connect with the divine. Bright carnelian was worn for courage, vitality, and inspiration, especially by leaders or artisans. In ancient India, sapphire was valued not just for its beauty, but for its role in early wellness traditions. People believed it supported mental clarity, calm, and spiritual focus, often using it during meditation or prayer rituals. In China, jade symbolized harmony, virtue, and protection. Carried as an amulet or placed in homes, it was tied to folklore about guardian spirits and promoting good fortune. The Sumerians used agate in rituals to connect with the divine and protect themselves during ceremonies. And in medieval Europe, people carried amethyst to calm the mind or garnet to promote courage and resilience. Stones were often worn in rings or kept in pouches as talismans to influence mood, focus, and personal protection. Across time and continents, cultures independently noticed that stones could symbolize courage, calm, insight, and protection. Even today, crystals can act as tools to focus your mind and intention, and that's where the real magic often lies. So why does this matter today? Because using a crystal isn't just symbolic. It's a practical way to anchor your focus, remind yourself of goals, and create a ritual that reinforces intention. Now let's talk about what crystals actually are. Scientifically, a crystal is a mineral with atoms arranged in a repeating geometric pattern. This structure gives it shape, shine, and strength. Quartz, for example, forms slowly underground as minerals cool and settle into stable patterns. That steady structure is why quartz is used in modern technology like watches and electronics. Quartz vibrates at a steady rate when energy passes through it, a property called piezoelectricity. Does that mean crystals send out mystical energy on their own? Science hasn't found evidence that they directly heal the body or change energy fields. But here's where the magic comes in. Even if the crystal isn't literally glowing with energy, it can still feel enchanting because of how our minds respond to symbols and intention. Holding a stone, seeing it on your desk, or using it in a small ritual gives your mind a subtle reminder of what you want to focus on. That connection between your attention and your intention and the crystal is where the magic lives. For centuries, humans have paired crystals with qualities they wanted to cultivate. Certain stones came to symbolize calm, courage, love, protection, or clarity, and they were passed down through folklore, tradition, and ritual. Over time, These meanings became shared across generations. Even if the crystal itself isn't doing anything mystical, its history and symbolism gave it a kind of power, a way for your mind to focus, set intention, and connect with something larger than yourself. So why do crystals feel effective? It comes down to how our minds work. Crystals act as symbols and anchors for attention. When you hold one, see one, or use it in a small ritual, your brain gets a cue, a gentle nudge to notice what matters. That nudge helps focus your thoughts, guide your behavior, and reinforce the qualities that you want to cultivate. Belief plays a role too. If you expect a stone to help you feel calm, confident, or brave, your brain may respond by activating behaviors that align with that expectation. Over time, these small moments, pausing with your crystal, touching it, or simply noticing it, strengthen intention, awareness, and emotional focus. Ritual and mindfulness also amplify the effect. Even a brief moment spent with a crystal can act like a tangible mediation tool, grounding you in your goal or feeling. Each time you engage with it, your brain recalls the intention you set, reinforcing habits and mental states you want to nurture. In short, the magic of crystals isn't in the stones themselves. It's in the combination of history, symbolism, belief, and mindful attention. They're tools that help you notice, practice, and nurture the qualities you want to bring into your life, making them feel meaningful, enchanting, and yes, a little magical. Now let's explore some common crystals and what they're used for. Each one has a story, a symbolic meaning, and a practical way to use it. Starting with clear quartz is known as the amplifier. It's considered a master healer. People use it to boost clarity, focus, and intention. It can also amplify the effects of other stones. Placing it on your desk, holding it during meditation, or keeping it in your pocket can help bring clarity to your day. Amethyst is known as the calming stone. Amethyst promotes calm, emotional balance, and restful sleep. Historically, it was believed to protect against overindulgence and negative thoughts. Many keep it near their bedside or in a meditation space. Next, we have rose quartz, which is known as the heart stone. Rose quartz encourages love, compassion, friendship, and warmth. It's often used for self-care, emotional healing, or fostering kindness towards others. Citrine is known as the joy stone. Citrine supports optimism, motivation, and confidence. People place it in creative spaces or where they want inspiration and energy. I always have one on my desk to help promote and encourage my creativity. Carnelian is considered the courage stone. Carnelian encourages motivation and action. Keep it nearby when starting new projects or pursuing goals. Black tourmaline is the grounding stone. Black tourmaline is protective and grounding. Symbolically, it shields from negative energy and helps you stay steady. Some people place it near electronics or doors for symbolic protection. And then we have selenite, the clearing stone. Selenite is associated with renewal and clarity. Many people use it to clear the energy of other crystals and to create a calm environment or enhance meditation. Next, we have pyrite, which is known as the stone of confidence. It's sometimes called fool's gold and symbolizes strength, boldness, and abundance. Carry it as a reminder to take action, embrace courage, and focus on your goals. Lapis lazuli is called the wisdom stone. Lapis has been treasured for thousands of years as a symbol of insight, truth, and clarity. It can be used in meditation or reflection to enhance inner vision and self-awareness. Next, we have green aventurine, which is known as the luck stone. It's also known as the stone of opportunity. People use it to invite good fortune or courage when taking chances. And lastly, obsidian, which is known as the truth stone. It encourages honesty, self-reflection, and clarity, and it can be used during journaling, meditation, or reflection to better understand yourself. I picked these 11 stones because they cover the basics beginners usually want: calm, focus, love, motivation, protection, insight, courage, and luck. There are a lot of crystals out there, but this group is simple, easy to remember, and practical to use. After exploring these stones, it's easy to see why crystals can feel magical. For centuries, people have used them to focus their intention, reflect, and connect with something larger than themselves. That history and tradition give each stone a kind of resonance, a gentle nudge to notice what matters to you. Crystals can inspire curiosity, focus, and mindfulness. Whether you experience their energy as metaphysical, symbolic, or simply a reminder to pause, they bring a moment of magic into your day. Holding a stone, seeing it on your desk, or carrying it with you can turn an ordinary moment into something meaningful. Thanks for getting charmed by crystals with me today. And if you enjoyed this episode, remember to follow the show to keep discovering a little charm, wonder, and inspiration every week. And now it's time for practical magic, a tip from today's episode that you can bring into your own life. This week, pick one crystal and give it a single purpose. Hold it in your hand, take a slow breath, and say, "Today, you remind me to be blank." And fill in the blank with your intention: calm, brave, focused, joyful, or grounded. It's your choice. Keep the crystal with you on your desk, nightstand, or in your pocket. Each time you touch it, repeat your word. Psychologists call this intention anchoring. Pairing a physical object with a goal strengthens focus, reinforces habits, and helps your brain notice the qualities you want to cultivate. It's quick, simple, and meaningful. A small ritual that makes your intention feel real and present. Thanks for listening to Charmed, I'm Sure. And until next time, may every day bring a little charm your way.